Good morning, everyone. About to head out here. Going to do some work today, and then tomorrow doing a backpacking trip into Pine Creek State Forest. It's in north central Pennsylvania up near Mansfield. So haven't had the opportunity to explore that area at all yet. Pretty excited. Take you guys along for the ride. All right, let's go. Yeah, so I travel up this way for work pretty often, but haven't had the chance to really check out the area. So I'm taking advantage of the trip I'm making up there because we have tomorrow off, and hopefully it'll be a cool opportunity to see some stuff. So the place we're going to check out in Pine Creek State Forest, the trail system's called the Green Monster, and they have two different loops. One is 16 and a half miles, I believe, and the other one's 30 something miles. When I mapped it out on Garmin the other night, it ended up being about 20, so I'm hoping Friday knock out 10 or a little bit more depending on what time I finish up with my customer in the morning, and set up camp, relax. I'm not trying to push myself too hard, just the first backpacking trip of the season. Fingers crossed for some good weather. Yeah, and then I'll finish up on Saturday, head home. We got Easter this weekend too, so looking forward to it. Right now it's not looking too pretty. Whoa. We low. Need some fuel. Long day of traveling, and saw 3 dealers today. Now I'm at a Hampton Inn cooking dinner on the back of my tailgate. One more meeting tomorrow, then we get to go hike. All right, we're here. Green Monster. Let's go. So we got a little bit of a late start today. I ended up working for another couple hours than I originally intended, but it's all good. Got here about 1:30. Got everything. I cooked some lunch real quick and got everything packed up. Hit the trail around 2:25, 2:30, something like that. Try to cover 8 to 10 miles today. Nothing too strenuous. Something cool that I thought of is I've done these backpacking trips, kayaking trips, camping of different sorts, car camping, tent camping, but I've never done one by myself. So this is my first solo trip. I get to take you guys along. Looks like we're at our first crossroads. I really don't want to get wet this early. This is like right on the cusp of too far. Onward. Sam, I don't just do it whenever we're hiking. I go off course every single time. Man, I couldn't have asked for better weather. This is awesome. It looks like there's a chance of rain in the morning, but I think it was under 50%. So I'm rolling the dice. I feel like if you base your trips on weather, you won't go do anything. And a lot of the time, I mean, I have had trips that weren't that great. You guys know the kayaking trip last year. Well, I won't say not that great. It was still great. The weather just wasn't that great. And the water was super cold. But 8 times out of 10, the weather ends up being fantastic. Or at least you remember those ones. And I remember those ones. Can't speak for you guys. So I've been thinking about it a little bit. And I think one of the primary reasons I haven't done this solo backpacking trip is because I've been nervous, scared. I've been a type 1 diabetic since I was 7 years old, and it seems like every time I've done a backpacking trip, I go low multiple times, but I can't let something like that stop me. And I really haven't let it stop me from doing anything in the past. It's, I think this is so terrifying. Terrifying strong. I think this is so scary because if something were to happen, I have no service. Who knows if anyone would find me, and chances of survival with hypoglycemic blood sugar for a long period of time wouldn't work out too well. But I try to be as prepared as possible. Went overkill, hence this huge bag for one night. But just keep a close eye on it. Technology really helps. The new Dexcom G6 transmitter connected to my phone makes the worry of it far less, just because you have constant reading where you are, and if you're trending down, you know and you're aware. So if I'm not an expert river crosser, creek crosser, by the end of this trip, I don't think I ever will be. I think I've crossed 9 times already. Yeah, I was thinking about it. Why do they call this the Green Monster? I wonder. Whoa. That's a make you feel tiny minute right there. It's really windy right now, and the tops of the trees are moving, and I'm like, that'd be wild if like one fell. I should probably keep my eye out. And I'm not kidding, one fell within 2 feet of me. It was like, I stopped for a second, it was like, whoop, right in front of me. Talk about intuition right there. That was crazy. Universe talking. Oh yeah. Time for a snack. It's pretty neat. All pines. That's thick too. It's like entering a whole different world. I'm on the other side now. Check this out. Remember the feel small minute? Feel small moment? I can't remember what I said. Feeling small. That's the other side. It's about 6 o'clock. I'm a little over 7 miles in. Less than I anticipated for the day, so I'm gonna have to make up some ground tomorrow. I gotta start looking for camp now. Sun should set in about 40 minutes, so just gonna keep my eye out, start watching now, see what we can find. Okay, I went a little further than I thought. I'm about 8.3 miles in now, but I really need to find camp. So I see a little spot of pines over here. We're gonna go check it out. Never mind. I just looked at the map and I'm really close to a road. Actually, the reason I noticed too was because it's a road that we took last year on our motorcycle camping trip. It's part of the MABDR. And we did that on adventure bikes and camped off of them. It was a lot of fun. But I don't want to be camped close to a road, so something tells me I might be setting up camp in the dark, but we'll see. Okay, this is attempt number 7. I think this might be the spot. Alright, so everything's set up. Check it out. My Rainfly hammock set up. Negative 20 degree bag. A pillow in here. I think all I'm gonna do now is maybe build a little fire pit and make some dinner. Three Sisters Stew. Ooh. This is good. Show you guys something cool here. So this is a fire starter, and it's made from stuff that you would normally throw away at home. You just use old egg carton and then dryer lint. And then what I do is all my candles that have that little bit of wax on the bottom that you usually just throw away, I just heat that up and pour that over top. And it is a really good fire starter. You can also do the centers with like wood chips and they'll burn even longer. But I have a ton of dryer lint, so I'm trying to make use of it. That's it for, I guess this is day 2 of the video, but day 1 of hiking. See you guys in the morning, and we'll finish this up.
Good morning. Got a little fire going again. It got cold. Trying to warm up a little bit. Got some water boiling for coffee, and gonna make some oatmeal. Then break camp down and get moving. Yeah, this fire's nice right now. If you ever sleep in a hammock, I definitely suggest in colder temperatures, like anything under 40, bring an underquilt. I tried to get away with not doing it this time, but your back will definitely feel the cold. Let's get started with this. I'm ready for some coffee.
Well, camp's all closed down, cleaned up, fire's out. We're starting to get some hints of rain though, again. So I'm gonna cover up my backpack with the waterproof cover and maybe have my rain jacket pretty accessible. We'll get moving. So I was reading online that this is well known for mountain biking, the Green Monster, and I can see why. I would like to come back with a mountain bike. I have to compliment too, this is one of the best marked trails I've been on. They have yellow markers everywhere. I've had a lot of experiences taking wrong turns, and this one has been very, very well marked. I found a section that wouldn't be that fun on a mountain bike. That's a big step. Still a big ass step. I don't see any other ways. I'm telling you, Crow Creek crosser by the end of this hike. They do not care about how to get you across. Look, there's the marker for the trail. Right there. There's the other marker. And that's pretty deep. Okay, this is kind of weird. I've never seen anything like this before. I feel like I'm getting into a cage. Okay, you caught me. Prime example. Trail comes right here. That's deep. See if we can find another way across. Oh, it started raining. You guys were a little wet. Started raining. I went through all the water that I brought, so I'm gonna grab some just in case I can filter it whenever, if I need it. So, looks like a pretty good stream right where I'm at. Ooh, glad I brought this now. It's probably been raining for about 40 minutes. Made me think of this saying that a good friend told me. She's from Norway, and she said it's something that is commonly said there. There's no such thing as bad weather, only bad gear. So if you got yourself the right gear, makes a big difference. I think I got about a mile left. It's been raining the whole time. Look how like crushed this trail is now though. It's a mess. Man, that was terrible. Alright, we're putting her in four-wheel drive. I'm not walking through that stuff anymore. Going off trail. We'll figure it out. Well guys, we made it. I'm back. It's a good sight to see the truck. That was a good way to start the season. Definitely. I'm thankful that it didn't rain. Well, I had everything set up because I hate putting away wet gear, and it held off till today. So we here. I'm gonna get dried off. I'll check back in a second. Well, that's the end of this episode of Crame in the Frame. Thank you guys for tuning in. Throw me a like and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more content like this. Hope you guys are having a great day. See you soon.